Hey there, my friends. Happy New Year. We're in day 2 of a brand new month, a brand new year, and a brand new decade. I hope you had a nice celebration on New Year's Eve if you did some celebrating and that you made it home safe and sound. So we're done with the fourth quarter of 2019, and I thought I'd just pop on here each day and ask you a question or give you some resources that you can use in your life. And so I'm going to start today with, I don't know about you, I always love a great book. And so this past day or so, I sat down and read this book. It's called, can you see that? The Secrets We Kept. It's based on a true story of these women, really brilliant women, who were part of the typing pool at the CIA. And some of them became secret agents for us, our CIA. And it also talks about how the CIA's clandestine attempt to get the book Dr. Zhivago. I don't know if any of you guys have read that or not, but it was written by a Russian fella named Boris Pasternak. And it was not allowed to be published in Russia because it was so contrary to the Russian way, and that they didn't want the people to know the secrets of what goes on in Russia. And so the CIA got their hands on it, and they distributed it to Russian visitors to the World's Fair in Brussels. Fabulous story. There's lots of intrigue, and talks a little bit about how these, they call them swallows, they transfer information and do secret clandestine spying. So if you're looking for a good book, it's a page turner. The Secrets We Kept. I'll put it in the notes for the video. Okay. The other thing, I kind of watched social media a little bit yesterday, and I noticed there's a lot of, everybody's all jacked up and everybody's all jazzed up, and I love that. And it's my wish that it lasts for the next 364 days. It's also my observation of human nature that it probably won't. If it does for you, great, congratulations. Give me your tips on how you do it. I'd like to know that. So I didn't really offer much up yesterday. I sent a picture of my sunset, I think, on social media. But I am going to also, in addition to this book, put in the show notes, if you will, a link to a free screensaver that I developed through my company called Meet Me at the Barn. And this screensaver, I encourage you to download it. It's free. And the reason I encourage you to download it is I think sometimes we're such in a habit of picking up our phone and mindlessly going to social media or texting or all the other things that you email, all the other things that you use your smartphone for. And we don't really do it with intention. So I developed these beautiful scenes, and both men and women will like them. There's something for everyone. And here's what it says. It says, whoa, before I go into the digital jungle, I will pause. I will take a deep breath. I will set an intention. I will say thank you. I will focus. I will smile. And then you're ready. As most of you know who've been following along with me for a while, I'm not a fan of cell phones. I'm especially not a fan of cell phones when you're at dinner with your family, or when you're driving, or when you're in the presence of others that really deserve your respect for you to be present with them. And so that's why I developed this screensaver. It was my effort to remind us that maybe we don't need to dive into our cell phone when we get a little nervous or we, quote, get bored. So download it, use it, and if you don't do that, go on Canva. It's canva.com. You can design your own screensaver for your phone. You can put your goals, if you made some for the new year, or your resolutions down there. You can put an inspiring quote if it's something that you would appreciate seeing before you dove into your cell phone. Or what I've done is I've put my vision board on mine of the things that I desire to accomplish throughout the year. So I'll also put that in the show notes. But that's my offering for you today. Let's be intentional. let's make sure that we're not mindlessly walking through our days. And so instead of looking at your cell phone, read a book. And before you jump and dive into your cell phone, let's get intentional. Let's pause for a second. And so please take advantage of this gift that I'm offering you. It's free. You don't have to do anything but go to the website and download it. And have yourself a great rest of the week. As far as I can tell, it looked like when I was driving into my office today, probably about 50% of the people aren't going to go back at it until Monday the 6th. So if that's you, great. Use your time wisely, rest, relax, rejuvenate. And if you are back at whatever it is you do every day, enjoy it. Take the time to say thank you. Take the time to embrace the fact that you're breathing and your heart's beating and that you really have everything you need. All right. And as always, you guys have a kick-ass day. Go download this screensaver. Go download this book for yourself to read. And I'll see you tomorrow for something else that I cook up in the next 24 hours. All right. Take good care. Bye-bye.